Hey guys, welcome to today's practice. It's the new moon, so we are going to do a beautiful new moon yoga flow. It's a very mindful practice and we're just going to move our bodies in a way that feels really good to let go of anything that's not serving us, to let go of tension and set new intentions for the month ahead. Hope you enjoy, guys. All you're going to need is your yoga mat. When you're ready, I'll see you on the mat. Hey guys, we're going to start into a cross-legged seat for today's practice. So set yourself down. If you need to, sit up onto a cushion to elevate the hips a little bit if you're feeling a little bit tight. When you're ready, close down your eyes and bring your hands to your heart center. Sit up nice and tall, elevating through the crown of the head. Find a sense of softness of your shoulders, of your chest. Feeling the thumbs resting against your heart space. Maybe you can even feel your heart softly, gently beating as you arrive into your body, creating this mind-body connection throughout the practice. Let's take a moment at the new moon to set an intention. Setting an intention perhaps for your practice, something that resonates with you at this time, something that's going to serve you well. Maybe it's something as simple as going with the flow of your body, without judgment, without attachment, just experiencing each and every moment fully. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel the belly and the chest rising. And softly, slowly release the breath out. Take one more deep breath in. And out. Take a breath in. This time, open up the eyes. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Bring the palms together at the top, really stretch and lengthen out through the side body and gaze up towards the thumbs. As you exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Let the gaze fall over your fingertips, rooting down through the sit bones, feeling really grounded. Inhale again, reach up, rising. Exhale, hands back to the heart center, rooting down. One more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And just again, take a moment to reflect on that intention you set. Set it really crystal clear in your mind, and when you remember, come back to it throughout your practice. From here, take the left fingertips down beside you. Inhale to reach the right arm up and take a side stretch. Over to the left. Keep the chest nice and open, chin away from the chest. Maybe you even want to gaze up towards the fingertips, just coming to a place that feels good for you and making sure that you can still ground that right sit bone to the earth. Holding it here, keep reaching, feeling that expression and stretch into the right side body, maybe even breathing into it to intensify. Come back to center. Take the right fingertips down. Inhale the left arm up and over. Holding it here. Breathing into the left side body. Creating that space. Stretching a little bit deeper with each breath out. And come back to center. From here, come forward onto your hands and your knees. We're going to come straight into our Adho Mukha Svanasana, our downward facing dog. So come into it, planting the hands below the shoulders, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, And we'll just start here in this first down dog by pedaling out through the feet and just getting a feel for it, starting to feel the stretch into the hamstrings and the calves, into the Achilles as you straighten each leg and then bend the other. Maybe give the head a little yes and no shake. Let go of any tension in the neck and the head. Relax your facial features, relax the jaw. Come into stillness, finding a downward dog that works for your body. If you're tight through the hamstrings, keep the knees bent. Create this really long line of extension through the spine. Press the ground away with the palms of the hands, really rooting firmly down through the palms, feeling the energy running down through your heels. Another line of energy rising up through the tailbone, holding space here. Come back to your breath. In and out through the nose, really balanced, even breaths. Stay in the moment. Notice how you feel. Notice each sensation arising and letting it go. Always noticing the changing nature of everything, the cycle of everything, just like the cycle of the moon, even our sensations cycle throughout our body. Take one more deep breath in and breath out. Little steps on the toes all the way to the top of your mat. When you get there, bringing the feet together, come to a halfway lift as you inhale. Nice flat back, lengthening through the crown of the head and broadening the collarbones. As you exhale, fold down. Tuck the chin towards the chest, bring the belly to the thighs, so bend the knees if you need to here. Inhale again, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly roll all the way up to standing like a rag doll. And when you get there, you can take a little roll through the shoulders, back, forward. Good. Stand to your mountain pose, arms by the sides, rooting down as we rise up. Maybe you would like to close down the eyes here, just so you can get a better feel for it, feeling the feet grounded and connecting to the earth below, and feeling yourself growing a little bit taller as you stand here, really proud, tall, immovable. Just for a moment. On the next breath in, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Gaze up between the palms. As you exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Inhale again, reach up. This time on the exhale, bow forward, hinging from the hips, diving down to your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to halfway. As you exhale, plant the fingertips or the palms, step the left toes to the back of the mat, drop the left knee down to the ground, coming to a low lunge. As you inhale, reach both arms up, bring the palms together and let the biceps frame your ears. As you melt the hips forward, squeeze into the left glute, feel that length into the left hip flexor, and then lift up through the chest, lengthening a little more into the side body, creating a little more extension into the spine, maybe gazing up, holding it here. Deep breath in. On the breath out, lower the palms, frame the right foot, lift the back knee off the ground, step the right foot back to your high plank, shoulders over the fingertips, holding this here momentarily, creating a little engagement into the core, or a lot of engagement really. Tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the glutes, protract into your scapula, so really puff the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, wrap the triceps back, holding it here just for 3, for 2, for 1, good. Slowly lower the knees down to the ground, bringing the knees directly under the hips, about hip distance apart. Straight arms still. As you inhale, open the chest into a cow position, tilting the tailbone up, dropping the navel down towards the ground. As you exhale, round out through the spine into your cat position, tucking the tailbone under, tucking the chin towards the chest. Inhale again, open to your cat. Exhale, round through the spine. Just one more inhale to open up. Exhale to round. Come back to a neutral spine. Bring all of the weight into the right side. I'm actually going to turn the right foot to the right edge of the mat and then reach the left foot to the back of the mat. Reach the left arm up, coming into a modified side plank. Really engage into the right side body. Reach the left fingertips towards the front of your mat with the palm facing down. Really lengthen out into the side body. Press the right hip forward, squeezing into the right glute. Maybe you want to stay right here. Maybe you want a little bit more and lift the left leg off the ground. And you can stay here as well. Or if you want to come into a bind from here, you can bend the left knee, catch the left foot with the left hand, and then come into a little back bend, maybe even gazing up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing the right hip forward, keep opening up through the chest, holding it here for 3, for 2, for 1, and slowly releasing all the way back to our tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog, taking a deep breath in, and breath out. On the next breath in, raise the right leg high, 3-legged dog, reach back through the toes or the heel if you've got the foot flexed, press the ground away, tiger curl the knee into the nose, round through the spine, step the right foot forward between the palms of the hands, drop the back knee down again, back to our low lunge, just one breath to sweep the arms up, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the palms, frame the right foot, step the left foot forward to the top of the mat and fold forward. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale again, reach the arms up. This time if you want to take a little back bend, you can. Squeeze the glutes, press the thighs forward, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the fingertips or the palms, reach the right toes back this time. Drop the back knee down to the ground. Inhale, reach both arms up to your low lunge, melt the right hip forward, bring the palms together, lift the chest, biceps framing the ears, engage into that right glute, press the hips forward, sink a little deeper into it, but still lift up through the chest. Beautiful. Finding full expression in these poses. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the palms, frame the left foot, lift the back knee, step the left foot back to high plank, tuck the tailbone under, create that engagement, holding it here for 3, 2, 1, drop the knees down to the ground, well done. 3 rounds of our cat and cow, open up into the chest, oh, feels so good. Taking a breath in, exhale, round out through the spine. That's 1, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl everything in. One more time, inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral, take all the weight into your left side, turn the left foot to the left edge of the mat, reach the right arm up as you extend the right leg to the back of the mat, coming into our modified side plank. Reach the right fingertips towards the front of the mat so we get this really nice lateral line stretch, palm facing down towards the ground. Maybe you want to float the right leg, keep pressing that left hip forward, and maybe from here, if you want to take the bind, take a hold of the right foot, open up the chest, maybe even look up towards the ceiling. Pull the foot back, keep pressing the left hip forward. Squeeze into your right glute. One more breath in. Good. On the breath out, release it back to tabletop position. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Three-legged dog. Press the ground away. Reach back through the toes or the heel. Tiger curl the knee to the nose. Step the left foot forward between the palms. Drop the back knee down to the ground. Just one breath in our low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the palms. Step the right foot forward and fold forward. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Just take a moment here. I'm going to flow through one more round of this new moon flow. Moving a little bit faster now that we know it. When we're ready, let's do it. Inhale, reach up, take the back bend if you like. Press the thighs forward. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, reach the left toes back. This time, if you want, you can come to a high lunge. Otherwise, just do what we did the first time. Drop the back knee down. Inhale to reach up. Find stability, lift the chest, bring the palms together, biceps framing the ears, squeeze the left glute, deep breath in. Exhale, lower the palms, stepping the right foot back to high plank. Drop the knees down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. To your breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. So much lubrication into the spine. Last one. Come onto the right side. Turn the right foot to the right edge of the mat. Reach the left leg back and take your option here. Maybe reaching the left leg high. Maybe catching the foot and taking the bind. Opening up into the chest. Lifting the gaze. One more breath in. Exhale. All the way back to tabletop position, all the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl the knee to the nose. Step the right foot forward, low lunge or high lunge here, whatever serves you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the palms. Step the left foot forward and fold forward. One more side. Inhale, come to standing, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale to the back bend. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway, Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the fingertips, reach the right toes back. Drop the back knee if you need to, or keep it lifted for more strength. Reaching the arms up, palms together. Find depth here. Squeeze the right glute, lift the chest. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the palms. Step the left foot back. High plank. Drop the knees down. Tabletop 3. Extension and flexion into the spine. Inhale to lift the chest. Should be feeling really good by now. Exhale, round the spine. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Coming onto the left side, planting the left palm, turn the left toes to the left edge of the mat, side plank modification, maybe lifting the right leg, reaching the fingertips forward, or taking the bind. Open the chest, press the left hip forward, squeeze into that right glute. One more breath in. Exhale, release back to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the nose. Step the left foot forward between the palms, low lunge or high crescent lunge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the palms. Step the right foot forward and fold forward. Well done. Heel to the feet, hip distance apart. Take hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. So grabbing the big toes, coming to Padangusthasana. As you inhale, lengthen to halfway. As you exhale, bend the arms, fold forward. Bring the belly to the thighs, so bend the knees as much as you need to. Descend the crown of the head towards the earth. And just holding it here, slowing the breath down. After all of that movement, just finding a few moments of stillness. Finding serenity and peace in the mind space as you focus on slowing down the breath. One more breath in. And breath out. Release the fingertips. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back to your high plank. This time we're going to shift forward, shoulders come over the fingertips. Drop the knees if you need to modify. We're going to bend the arms lower to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Press the ground away, lift the chest. Draw the shoulders back, engage the legs. Reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Walk the hands back towards your feet. And this time we'll come into Padahastasana. We're going to take the palms of the hands underneath the feet. Inhale again to lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Maybe you want to give the toes a little wriggle here to give the wrist creases a little massage. Lift up through the sit bones. Keep the belly connecting to the thighs. Feel the breath into the belly and then rising up into the middle of your back, into the upper back and the chest. One more breath in. And breath out, let it go. Release the hands. Come all the way up to standing. Nice and slowly. Bring the feet together as we stand at the back of the mat. Reach both arms up as you take a breath in. Lean into the right leg. We're going to pull the left knee up into the chest. Interlace the fingers around the left knee and then squeeze the left knee in as tight as you can towards the left armpit. Standing wind removing pose. You can stay right here if you like. Otherwise, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, follow me. We're going to flex the foot and you're going to interlace the fingers around the base of your foot. Maybe you stay here as well. Otherwise, start to press the left heel forward and straighten out into the left leg. If the left knee is bent, that's okay as well. Holding it here. And to take it even further, you can start to bend the arms and fold a little bit deeper. Maybe even start to tuck the chin towards the chest and bring the forehead towards the knee or the shin. Holding it here, keep flexing the left foot, steady breath. Right leg is really strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly pull the left knee back into the chest. Reach both arms up and release the left foot. Well done. We'll try the other side. Reach both arms up as you inhale. Set your focus, ground down through the left standing leg. Pull the right knee up into the chest. Interlace the fingers around the right knee. Squeeze the right knee in towards the armpit. And you can stay right here. That's perfect to stay right here. Or if you want to come into this extension of the pose, take a hold of the base of the foot. Press out through the right heel, flexing the foot. Try to bring the belly to the thigh and then start to bend the arms. Fold over the right leg. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Bring the forehead towards the knee or the shin. Holding it here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee back in. Reach the arms up and release. Well done. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Reach both arms up, deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward, all the way down. Walk the hands all the way back to your high plank. Bring the feet together at the back of the mat. Bring the weight onto the right hand. Spin onto the blade edge of the right foot, coming into Vasisthasana, side plank. Reaching the left arm up. Now you can modify this just as we did before by dropping the bottom knee down. Otherwise, hold it here. Reach the left fingertips towards the top edge of the mat, palm facing down. Stretch out through the side body. Lift up through the right hip and the right ribs. Lots of engagement into the side body. If you want to take any variation here, you can. Maybe you'd like to lift a leg. Maybe you'd like to take like a tree leg or something. Having a little play. Squeeze into the right glute, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way back to your plank. We've just got the other side. Keep the feet together. Come onto the left side. Reach the right arm up. Side plank, any variation or modification. Reach the right fingertips forward. Stretch into the side body. And then from here, any variation you like. If you want to pick the right leg up, make it a little more of a balance challenge. Keep lifting up through that left hip. Squeeze the left glute. Maybe even look up towards the ceiling to make it even more challenging for 5, 4, 3, you can do it, 2, 1, lower the right hand, back to high plank, press the hips back, downward facing dog, well done. Take a deep breath in through the nose, open the mouth, let it go, and another deep breath in, open the mouth, release. Drop the knees down to the ground. Bring the knees nice and wide to the outer edges of the mat. Bring the big toes to touch, and we'll come into a child's pose. Creep the fingertips forward, melt the forehead down to the ground, and slow everything down. From here, walk the fingertips over to the left, taking a little side stretch into the right side body. Breathing into your right side body to increase the stretch. And bring that breath awareness to the body. One more breath in. On the breath out, walk the fingertips over to the right, stretch out through the left side body. Keep melting the hips back towards the heels. Creep the left fingertips forward a little bit more to increase. One more breath in. And breath out. Walk the hands back. Come forward, back to your hands and your knees. Sit back, and we're going to come onto our butt. Reach both legs out in front, and we'll come into a little twist from here. We're going to bend the left knee in, pick the left foot up and over to the outside of the right thigh. You can keep the right leg extended, or you can bend the right knee and draw the right heel to the left hip. Just make sure you can ground that left sit bone and ground the left big toe mount. Take the left fingertips behind you. Inhale, reach the right arm up. As you exhale, twist to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Keep lengthening through the neck. And use the breath in to create space, and use the breath out to find more depth into that space, into the twist. breath slow and smooth. One more breath in. And breath out. Feels so nice. Switch it to the other side. Reach both legs back out. Bend the right knee in. Pick the right foot up and over. Maybe bend the left knee as well. Take the left foot to the right hip. Grounding that right sit bone and the right big toe mound. Right fingertips behind you. Reach the left arm up. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Hooking the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Few breaths. Noticing the changing nature as we find more depth into this twist. With each new breath out, you can find a little more depth. Even if it's really subtle change, still notice it. One more breath in. And breath out. Release. Bring both legs in front. Give the legs a little shake. Come down onto our back. And you can either from here reach both legs straight up towards the ceiling for legs up the wall and just take some time here just to allow the blood to drain from the lower limbs and just find this sense of ease and peace throughout your body and your being. If you'd like to come into a halasana plow pose, you're going to rock the hips all the way up and bring the toes behind you. Maybe take the hands to the lower back, or maybe reach the arms out or interlace the fingers if the toes are touching the ground. If the toes aren't touching the ground, keep the hands to the lower back. Press out through the heels, holding it here. Finding your breath, that even quality of the breath, the samavriti, that cleansing. Feel that breath coursing throughout the body, creating more ease as we come towards the end of our practice. When you're ready to slowly release, slowly roll down. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Take a breath in. On the breath out, drop both knees over to the left. Reach the right arm out to the right. Look over to the right. Just taking a final gentle little twist. Back to center. Knees over to the right. Gaze over to the left. Come back to center and find your way to Shavasana. Let the heels extend to the bottom corners of your mat. Let the palms turn up towards the ceiling as you relax your arms by your sides with your shoulders relaxed. Receiving all of the benefits of your practice and taking this moment to come back to your intention that you set at the beginning. Maybe you can carry it with you, or maybe you'd like to set a new intention for this phase of the moon or for the month ahead. A goal that you have, or something that you want to shed, something that you want to let go of. Take a moment to reflect before coming back to the breath. Coming back to this peaceful place of serenity in your Shavasana, taking all the time that you need. would just like to say thank you for sharing in this practice with me. I have so much gratitude and joy to share it with you. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.